Okay, so last time on Half-Life, the dev commentary run, we actually covered a lot of ground because we did the rest of Ravenholm. Then we went to the coast. Did the entirety of the coast. I think it was because there wasn't really a whole lot of nodes. Commentary nodes. Like, there was a lot of in the beginning of the game, they had a lot to like talk about, like basically like because Kleiner's lab and Eli's lab were kind of like two big focal points in the story. They're like two big focal points in the story, and so they kind of focused a lot there, and that's why they had a lot to talk about in the commentary there. But outside of like, and they had a lot to talk about Ravenholm too, because Ravenholm is kind of a key area as well. But kind of they had a few nodes. They didn't have nearly. It wasn't as like jam-packed as it was for the coast and for. Nova Prospect was. I should say that after the coast we did Nova Prospect. Then we did the city battle section, where you have like the squad of citizens versus the Metro cops and stuff. So yeah, like I said, we covered a lot of the game last time. And I think the main reason was, again, I'm putting it on easy because I just want to, like, I intended to just breeze through the game, listening to the commentary notes, and, you know, occasionally chiming in and, like, reacting to it. So, I mean, I wasn't surprised that we managed to get through, like, the middle section of the game pretty quickly. But yeah, let's, continue. Like I said, we're not that far from... We're not that far from the Citadel, actually, so we might be able to even finish tonight. We shall see. It kind of really all depends on if they have a lot. I imagine they might have a lot to talk about inside the Citadel as well, so... Oh, here we go.
Manhack Tunnels. When developing the AI behavior for an NPC, we found it useful for the AI programmer to have a test map in which to experiment. That map would often evolve into an environment specifically designed to showcase the NPC's unique capabilities. Later, when the AI was ready for use by level designers, the test map served as a valuable point of reference. Without it, designers could accidentally build scenarios that made an otherwise interesting AI less engaging. In some cases, we were able to incorporate these test maps directly into the game. This small section, for instance, started as the tunnels used to develop the Manhack's AI.
Again! It's a case of when the test map is so good at showcasing the concept that you actually just use it in the game. They talked about that earlier in an earlier node where they're like, where they were like, yeah, we developed, like, it was, I think it might have been in Ravenholm, maybe? Where they're like, they developed a section of the game as a test, and then they just ended up using it because it was so good. Well, that's not what, that's me paraphrasing it. That's not what they said. That's me basically being like, yeah, it was so good, they, like, it was so effective at, like, what they were teaching at that point that they just decided to keep using it. If I recall, there's not really anything. There's some health and stuff back here, which I kind of need. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is when the Combine attack, like... Oh, I guess they're attacking me, not really the zombies. All right, I have to... I don't know why you can do that through the door. Oh, so there's a lambda cache down here. I mean, I'll take it for the ammo if anything else. My god, why they give... Oh, it's easy mode. That's why they're giving me so much ammo. I was about to like, wait a minute. Why are they giving me so much? Easy mode. Oh, hi. Oh, you bitch!
Detected automatic medical systems engaged. Morphine administered.
Oh, that guy's on fire. Oh! I just got jump scared by that guy. I forgot he was there. Did you just eat him? God damn it.
Toxin levels detected.
Oh, you bitch!
Emergency. User dead. Imminent. Vital signs are dropping.
I think... Do I just need to build up? Or... Oh, I can go down here, right? That's what it was. That's what it was. It just built up here. Either that or we're raising the... Was it we're raising the... well, that's how you get back over here. Okay, so that's not what you were supposed to have done. And then... Right, there's a cache. Okay. This isn't the actual way to go, is it? It might. It might have been? I believe it is, and then down here is a poison zombie that is guarding, like, a cache or something. Yeah. It was something like that. Or is this the way? I don't... One of them is the way, the other one's not. Did he just die from me stepping on him? It's kind of funny in a sad way. Oh yeah, this was a double cache. I was like, I found that weird when I played the initially. It's like, why are there two of them right next to each other? I suppose you could miss this one somehow if you looked over here and saw the poison zombie and then panicked. Is that a thing? You know what, now I'm kind of curious. No, it's just a wall, I guess. Okay. So this was the way. It's just I wanted to make sure I got everything else. Not that it matters for this commentary run. Oh yeah, this room. This room kind of sucked a lot. If I recall. It sucked on hard. Maybe it could just suck because of the predicament I was in at the time. Of not having a lot of health to suit. But now that I'm, like, doing fine. It might be okay. If I recall, there's a... yeah. That breaks the bridge and causes them to start shooting me, which... I think to actually get across, you need to... Actually, you could still get on that. Hold on. Like, there's nothing stopping me from climbing on this now. I guess you're supposed... like, the point is you're supposed to have just... oh. Other than that... I think they're just upstairs. Okay. Oh, nope. That one. I feel like they should... maybe they don't... well, they are... oh, wait. They already talked about this section in an earlier section. I remember now. That's why they don't talk about it. Well, they already talked about this when the when the repelling guys were introduced in the the canal section. They talked about how they would show up again. Like, repelling guys would show up again. And referring to this section, there's going to be guys who come rappelling down from the roof up here. If you weren't here the first time, just for the record. Can I get his stuff? Oh! Ooh, that's gonna hurt my ankles. Well, that's unfortunate. But at least it didn't kill me, I guess. You just have to wait for this to come back down. Kirby. How are you doing today? Just waiting for the elevator. You've had the worst Vietnamese coffee ever from this one restaurant you went to? Oh no, what? How bad? Like, what did they do? How did they mess it up? You don't know how they messed it up, but they somehow did? That sucks. I guess you won't be going there anytime soon again. They made it taste and have the finish of super bitter... Oh god, it tasted like cough syrup? Ah, they really messed it up then if it tasted like cough syrup. Yeah, that sounds nasty. Okay, this time let's not fall off and break our ankles this time. I know where I need to go. The ladder was back there. I just want to make sure. I think all these guys have... I think at this point in the game, yeah, they all have assault rifles, so I should just keep using the assault rifle. Right, at this point I need a barrel. I need a barrel I can stand on, first of all. I mean... I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. Okay, that one I could... I mean, I can arrange it so we could stand on it. Okay, there we go. The next ladder is over there, yeah. Okay, so we still need the barrel. I don't... There we go. There we go. I never went all the way off. Oh, my ammo. Okay. Well. I never went up the first time. I didn't know you could go all the way up. You still can't get over that. Oh, like, you can maybe like. All right. Oh, come on, really? I would need a third barrel. I don't even know if that would be enough. I'm not like trying to get up there, but I wanted to get up on this roof to see if I could like reach over to this roof and grab the stuff that those guys are definitely hoarding. I could try it with a third barrel. I need like another barrel. Well, okay. Oh, everything's ruined. Damn it. I needed to stand up. 5 with the explosives, and maybe I'm gonna try it with... It looks like 3 should be enough. It's just, I gotta arrange 3 barrels to stand on top of each other. That's the hard part. Okay. And if I bring a barrel up here, I might be able to get on top of that. Okay. I didn't have confidence in my step. Come on. Damn it. Janky valve physics, we'll get it. I don't even know if I need the loot. That's the funny part. I probably don't. I just kicked it over. Oh my god, it's... Never mind. I don't care enough to try. I'd have to get a third barrel all over again. Oh my god, I bet I don't even need it. Yeah, I don't really need it. We're good. Alright, whatever.
Said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down in a warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's relying on you.
Sniper streets. These sniper-filled streets are where we developed both the enemy and the core of the experience we hoped players would have. We knew we wanted the sniper to shoot things near the player, so we first focused on finding a variety of interesting targets for them to hit. We found it worked well if we used the player's view as a factor in selecting objects. The sniper's always-on laser sight meant that players had a constant indicator of the sniper's attention, so having it drift to a target that the player was looking at felt really responsive and provided great moments of tension.
Oh, it's
Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you.
No, you're dead. Don't worry, Dr. Freeman, I'll come with you. Blap. I gotta get closer to that node. Ah, he shot the sign. Nice.
Sniper Streets 2. Bullets in Half-Life 2 don't actually follow a flight path. They arrive at their target instantly. But for the sniper, with its slow rate of fire and the player's close attention to every shot, we wanted to simulate bullet travel. This approach also worked better with laser sight, where the sight flicks off and the bullet lands shortly after, depending on the distance to the sniper. However, this change introduced a new issue. We didn't want players to just sprint down the streets to evade shots, so the sniper had to lead a moving target, predicting where the bullet should hit. Predicting the player's future position was tricky, as players can change direction much faster than would be possible in the real world. So he added extra checks to catch behaviors like players quickly tapping left and right as they ran.
You can still kind of outrun it, though. It's kind of funny. Like, you don't have to... Okay, maybe not. Oh, that guy died. Whoops. I think you gotta go this way, right? Nope. Maybe not.
You're Barney's old friend, aren't you? Maybe you can help him. Snipers trapped him up on that warehouse roof. He's going for a cache of grenades, but I doubt he can get to them now. Go on, Dr. Freeman.
Sniper Streets 3.
I'm coming with you.
One feature we tried in these streets was suppression fire. Many players, hunkered down at the end of the street, would fire a burst at the sniper's window to see if it had any effect. So we experimented with making the laser sight flicker off briefly, giving players a moment to relocate. But after a number of playtests, we encountered two issues. First, it disrupted the tense move and hide gameplay we aimed to create with a sniper. Sprinting while firing wasn't much different from other actions we ask of the players in City 17. The second, more subtle issue was that players who discovered suppression fire first assumed it was required and would burn through ammo fast. If they ran out halfway through, they'd often give up, thinking they'd failed. If they made it, they'd frequently be left with no ammo. On the other hand, players who completed the scenario by stealth used almost no ammo at all. This resource gap between approaches made it near impossible to balance ammo for the sections that followed, so it didn't make it into the final game.
Now I'm kind of curious if if I missed a node back here. I'm not really in any danger. I'm fine. Okay, now I might be in some danger. Oh, you just missed a cache. Okay.
Critical. Seek medical attention.
And I guess technically you could like pop a grenade up there to get rid of them. I don't think I could make it into there, so we're gonna not try. Oh, hi! Oh, that door's just stuck open? Okay. Interesting.
Is somebody up there? Help me! Help me! We thought we'd be safer down here. But we know the place was infested. The rest of them headed upstairs. They took the chances with the snipers. I guess they're still up there.
Well, they're dead now, so that's not gonna happen. You okay there, buddy? He's still alive, okay. I don't know how if you can actually help this guy. I don't think you can, so. Oh, well, you can.
detected.
Oh, I hit him. Good.
Over here! Gordon, I can't move. These snipers got me pinned down. Gordon, lob a couple grenades. That'll clear them out.
Do I? Alright, I need to go upstairs. Da-da. I'm coming, Barney! Where's the other one? Oh, there is one back here. Hold on. Good lord. I thought I killed that one. Did it spawn him again, so I would have to do this section? Ow! I killed the one on the lower floor? Was there just two in the exact same position? Just on higher floors?
Blood loss detected.
Gordon, take out these snipers, would you?
I'm trying not to get shot, Barney. How about you shut up?
Grenades!
I'm working on it.
All right, thanks, Gordon. Headhunters!
Where? Oh. You'll be fine. Do I have to help him with that? Or is he gonna figure out how to get down here on his own?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Barney. Oh yeah, he just like goes all the way down. Oh, he just goes onto the street. Okay.
Let me get this gate. My civil protection status still gives me limited clearance. Did you get access now?
It's probably these
Damn thing
guys.
haunts me. Watch the headhunters, Gordon.
I got it. I got it.
Emergency. User dead. Imminent vital signs are dropping.
Times, eh, Gordon?
Give me all the loot. I need it all. Somehow I'm in a really bad position.
A bank or a museum or something like that. Whatever the
Where
hell
did
it
you
used to be,
people come
now
from?
it's a nexus for Overwatch in City 17. It's the main source of pain for this part of town, thanks to a huge suppression device. It's raining down hell from the roof of that place.
Sorry, Doc.
There it is, the Overwatch Nexus. Looks like they're mobilizing big time. You can sort of see the gate from here. I'll show you when we get to street level. We'll have to get in that building to open the gate. Even then, the suppression device will, suppress anyone coming through unless we shut it down. Then let's go!
Let's go! Open the damn door so we can get on with this.
We've been spotted!
I mean, that was bound to happen.
I'd like to take a moment to address you directly, Dr. Freeman. Yes, I'm talking to you, the so-called one-free man. I have a question for you. Put it all away. It's never mine.
Gotta get into the Nexus building.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how we do that exactly.
You're not gonna hurt that thing from down here, Gordon. We'll have to shut it down from inside.
I'm trying to remember how you get inside. Oh, you go this way. Right. And then this door. That's what it was.
Here, have a med. Nice. I'm hurt.
One for me and one for me.
Who said you could take two?
Directly, Dr. Freeman. How could you have thrown it?
Well, that sucks that they died, but whatever.
Ignorance and decay. Make no mistake, Dr. Freeman. This is not a scientific revolution you sparked. This is death and finality.
I wonder if they'll talk about the treasure vault at all.
Uh-oh, turrets. Hey, you got the HEV suit, you deal with them. Then I'll work the security console.
Watch out!
Oh my good lord. You...
Hold a grenade in there if you've got one. That ought to do it.
Uh-oh.
It put... Oh my god, it pushed it away. You gotta be kidding me!
Look, Simon.
There we go.
Great, I'll open this up. Uh-oh, dropships. They'll be coming from the roof. If we want to get through these shields, we'll have to take out the generators one at a time.
Oh my god. I think that's like the first time I've actually like died in this run, other than me falling to my own death. That's different.
Uh-oh, drop ships. They'll be coming from the roof. If you want to get the generator...
Yeah, no! I should... Why don't you people have come in with me? You're gonna die. Maybe. I think that's up to Barney to do, right?
Hey, it's Green! Let's follow him! Let's even the odds a little. Nice. Over here!
I like how Barney doesn't listen to it. This section is nasty. My god.
Behind you!
There we go.
Hey! Let us out of here!
Did you let him out or did they die all?
Wait for us! One for me and one for me. Let's even the odds a little.
Okay, 2 more generators to go. Man, Overwatch owns the roof, and that's where we're headed.
Is it? It might be, I think. Oh yeah, this room. I remember this room. It's an ambush room.
Combine! Cover me while I reload.
Not really much of an ambush on this difficulty. And it kind of is, but not really.
Roof access is this way.
Which way?
Set some traps for them, Gordon.
I can't. What else am I gonna do? It's all done. The only trap I could do is when I shoot him in the face. Hey BDT, it's going alright. How about yourself? I guess I could have fired grenades as a sort of, I didn't really need it, though. Doing about a... Shoot him in the face is a pretty effective trap. You're not wrong. Hey, you guys stay... By you guys, I mean it's just Barney. My squad's all dead. That's fun. I have subtitles? Oh, yeah. I've had those for a while. Do I really need to do I have to do this whole section again? Hold on. Are we really doing this whole section again? I hope not. We do need to do that whole section again. It says something unintelligible. Like, it doesn't... Sometimes the subtitles don't pick up, like, certain concepts. Like... words from, like, other games and stuff. Okay. So... Skibbity? I don't like that. I think it got, you know, I can see what it's picking up. It actually picked up Skibbity. Like, that's kind of more sad than anything else. Skippity? Yeah, well, I got it right the first time. That...
Set some traps for them, Gordon.
Shut up,
Take this
Mike.
medkit. I'm hurt.
There's a hole in the wall? I don't know. Yeah, for so I don't know why they let us back out, like literally.
Take this medkit.
It's kind of like not very smart on their part. I'm going to save here because apparently...
Cover me, Gordon.
Here goes nothing.
You guys stay over there while I figure this out. Way to miss completely. Oh my god, get in the freaking hole. Do something! That blow up? Oh yeah, and I'm almost dead. Yeah, perfect.
Come on, everybody. Here, have a medkit.
One generator to go.
I was gonna use this terminal, but okay. The last one is across the bridge, like over here, if I recall. Oh, back it up, Barney.
Pardon me.
They need to stay over here for now.
Follow me.
While they don't blow them up. Well, I think this one is just for loot, but
Patch yourself up.
One generator to go.
I believe this one is just for loot, which I could just grab. So, I don't like, I don't get why you would go over there, actually.
Oops.
Much security, there must be something good in there. Go for it, Doc. I'll wait here till you shut it down. Be careful.
That was supposed to happen. At this point, I think you're supposed to, if I recall, what you're actually supposed to do is now come back this way. And get on, yes, get on that. Okay. There we go. I think we needed to go this way anyway for the, thingamabobber? Yeah, we did, so I had to do that. It wasn't just for the bonus of loot, it's just...
That's it. They're all down. That'll shut down the suppressor on the roof as well. Head for the roof now.
Oh, fuck. Ah, I saved it. Haha, I almost died. That would have been bad. How could they afford to pay this many soldiers? I'm not sure they're paying for them, to be honest. That's the wrong gun. Barney doesn't want to wait, apparently, for some reason.
To the roof, Gordon.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going back and grabbing the loot. Oh. Oh, it's one of those, like, the entrances, the other entrance is on this side. Alright, hold on. Oh, there's more Combine? Why? Does more just spawn if you take too long?
Follow me.
Alright, I actually need to follow Barney. I don't know where roof access is. Alright, where are we going, Barney? Oh, where it says exit probably is a good idea. Beep, beep.
There's our gate. Let me just get it open. Done.
Dr. Freeman, wait.
I'm
We'll
gonna
come with
stay
you.
here and
Where did you come
stay open
from?
long enough to make a difference. Go on up and connect the sky bridge. We need to let reinforcements come through from every possible direction. If any more citizens come through, I'll send them up to find you. See you when I see you, Gordon.
I mean, that works. Imagine not keeping the turret. You can't? It won't work for you, unfortunately. That's only in that one section, unfortunately, so... As much as I would like them to work for me, they don't. I thought it was stupid anyway, yeah. Nothing like that. Here we go. How are you not dead? There we go. That the laser is ignoring the fence. It wouldn't be. If I shot directly at it, it would, it hit the fence. That's why I have to arc it over the fence. If I had shot it directly at the fence, it would, the rocket would hit the fence and it would hurt me a lot. Not as much on easy, but it would definitely hurt me a lot on... I definitely hit myself in the face with rockets on hard and died from it. Oh! Oh, commentary. Here we go.
Bank roof mortar. By the time we'd built the level track up to this point, it was obvious that it'd be fun for the player to get to use the mortar. I suppose that's the type of thing that should have occurred to us earlier. Do you think anyone will want to launch the explosives into the sky and have them drop down onto the bad guys? Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, players have spent all this time on the receiving end of it, so it would have been a nice reward to get to serve the Combine some of their own medicine. But as soon as we started to think about it, we realized how much work there'd be. Which, to be fair, is a thought you have every single day when you set out to make a video game.
Yeah.
The mortar would need animations and effects now that the player is next to it.
Yeah.
And it would be a fair bit of work to implement a nice escalation of enemies down in the plaza to use it on.
Yeah.
But even more fundamentally, we had no interface for a weapon this unique. How would players aim and fire it? It's hard to feel good about spending lots of time on a single moment in the game. So we decided our efforts were better spent elsewhere and moved on. Sorry. Perhaps we'll solve the design conundrum of the mortar in a future installment of the Half-Life series.
What? Yeah, right. I mean, if there is a future installment. Imagine using the mortar. They literally just said you can't. It's not implemented. You can't do it. Why even make it? Well, because it's an actual weapon that the enemies were using against you. But when it came time to be like, they just said, when it came time to like actually like make it like something that the player could use, they realized that it would be a lot of effort for one moment in the game. So they were like, no, we're not gonna do it. Were you listening to the commentary at all? Lazy devs, yeah, sure. Surely there's a mod? Maybe. Barely listen to your own commentary? Yeah, I feel that sometimes with my own commentary. Like, I'm saying things, and I go back, and then, like, I said that? Jesus, I can't... Sometimes I just don't remember I even said, like, I say things.
Dr. Freeman, since you shut off the suppressor and opened the gate, we can really move people through now. The Combine's gonna feel the squeeze. We dropped a crate of rockets coming across the plaza. If you can make it there, you should have everything you need to take down these Striders.
I don't know why, again, like, I found this weird...
Waiting for somebody?
Yeah, waiting for you to get out of the way. I'm also like, why do I have to take down the Striders? Why can't you guys do it?
Strider. This area in front of the bank was where we figured out the Strider. When we first saw the concept art for it, we knew we wanted to get it into the game. But there were a ton of questions about how it would practically work. We'd never moved something that size through our game world. And at that scale, it needed to be dangerous. But how would players actually fight it? As with all of our enemies, there was always a question of how we'd get gameplay out of it. What kind of tools would level designers need to build scenarios with it?
Is this the same
These
mission?
Were the kinds of
Yes, I'm playing through the game again.
In our experiments in this map.
So yes, this is the part I was at probably a few weeks ago. It's just I'm listening to the commentary now.
Iterating on the Strider here finally gave us an experience we were happy with, as players needed to dash from cover to cover, avoiding its fire while hunting for rockets. We wanted players to feel like they were diving into cover at the last second, so we tuned the Strider's stitching gunfire pattern to telegraph impending danger. We also built a system of tracks for the Strider to follow, allowing it to dynamically switch between them to pursue the player or establish line of sight. This setup enabled level designers to carefully align Strider tracks with player cover for a balanced experience. The Strider's leg positioning was driven entirely by code, and its unpredictable movement meant we often had to fine-tune things to ensure it reliably picked a car.
I was not playing Hunt Down the Freeman. Don't listen to him.
Perf Arena. This arena came with a major challenge: performance. Its size and the combined Strider and Citizen AI pushed our limits here. When we ported Half-Life 2 to the Xbox, this arena couldn't ship without some design adjustments. Preserving the original intent and delivering the same player experience with fewer tools and space was a tricky battle.
Oh, Jesus. I'm wondering... So wait, so this section is different on the Xbox version? Interesting. Does this guy just have infinite rockets in this rocket launcher? What the hell are you doing? Is that how you're trying to avoid the rockets? Alright, hold on then. Okay, they're still deadly.
This arena came with a major challenge: performance.
Oh, we already heard this one, so that's when I was like, oh, it's. I wonder how is it different on the original Xbox? You got one of those new meta warping cards? I don't know what that means. How many shots does it take to kill a Strider? Even on easy. Okay, 4? Maybe? I missed? It means you should not... You're so lucky you should try the lottery next. Oh, is it a rare card type of thing? Where do I need... I need to get to the infinite rocket supply crate. Requires me to... run this way, that's what it was.
Strider 4. While this map was the production map built for the Strider, we still had an original development map for testing its AI. We've always found a lot of value in having a solid test map for an AI, as it allows us to quickly try out new gameplay ideas and tune them easily. If there are bugs or design issues, we can isolate and iterate on them faster. Once the AI features are working well, we transplant them into the production maps for level designers to work with. The Strider's test map included rough outlines of ruined buildings, with infinite citizen spawners at various locations and heights to provide a constant stream of targets. This setup allowed us to refine the Strider's AI and stance changes to make it interesting and engaging, even to just sit back and watch it in action.
Good luck, BDT, if you actually are. Are we at the part where we're waiting for the other Strider to spawn, or did I just kill all the Striders when I was in God mode during the commentary section? That might have happened too, honestly.
Space reuse. Returning to this space brought multiple advantages. First, the obvious one. Production costs for new areas are always high, so if we could add more gameplay to an existing area, it's a win. But for a hard fight like this one, where the player faces multiple Striders, reuse has extra benefits. Since players have been through it before, they already have a sense of the arena layout. This time they're moving back to front, but the path largely follows their original route. This familiarity is useful when players need to move forward to grab resources for the fight. City 17's war-torn state also gave us the flexibility to adjust cover and add smaller obstacles along the path, keeping the environment dynamic and surprising.
I mean, yeah, reusing assets is a good way to save money. Am I missing? How am I missing? There we go. Trying to remember if there's a another Strider at this point, or if we're done. I know, it's embarrassing. I'm missing with a rocket. Are they still over there?
I'm hurt.
might as well just switch to regular guns. Yeah, spamming the rocket, it was, when I was done with the Striders, it was fun using the infinite rockets on these guys. I thought my squad guy died. Whoops. Whoopsies, my bad. Alright, we're going down here. Whoop! Ah, yes. This is another, like, man-hack tunnel area. If I recall. Or something like that. Or is it another Strider? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, did these guys have regular ammo? Oh, okay. Well, then switch to that then. Oh, my face! Oh my god. Don't worry, I got him. I got the flasher. Am I going up or we're going down? Okay. No, we came from down. Where am I going then? Wait, hold on. Oh, probably across the street. No, that's the way that's the bathroom I was just in. Is there another up? Oh, probably over here. Probably where the Strider was shooting at me. That makes sense. I believe I can deal with him in this upcoming section. If I recall, like up here there's like an infinite grenade launcher or something. God! Get out of my face. I have enough to deal with the Strider. I don't want to worry about your ass too. I was so close to the grenade launcher. I'm just gonna do what I did last time, and that's camp by the grenade launcher ammo. I think technically I could leave, but I'm gonna kill him first. There's the Strider. It's like, where did he go? He's right here. Damn it. How are they think you're supposed to fight him here, but you could definitely do it. That hit, or did you miss? Wow, that sucked.
Detected. Warning. Vital signs critical.
That might kill me now, actually. That blunder might kill me. Actually, well, now I got nothing to worry about. Other than probably dying in the next section because I have 1 HP. Hello, Momo Moon. How are you doing today? Actually, no. This should... Come on, give me health. Good. I kind of needed that. I think the point of this was to just move on, but... Because... You kind of disrupt... I think... I don't know. My guess would be that Strider's supposed to keep chasing you, but... Maybe not.
Dr. Freeman! It's a mess out there. This close to the Citadel, they've turned the streets over to Striders. I think we can push them back if we can just get to high ground. We're almost to the Citadel wall, Doc. I don't know how the hell we're gonna breach it, but you made it this far. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Why is it my responsibility?
We have to get to the horse.
A horse?
Here, patch yourself up.
Oh, we're going up there. Oh, okay. Wait for him to go by, I guess, because... will he go by? I can't deal with him right here. I don't remember. Okay, he does go by. Okay, good. This was a bad time to go across. Alright, you weren't even supposed to go across. You were supposed to dip into here. Forgot about that too. Oh, you guys are resistance. I almost shot you people. That would have been really bad. Okay, Gordon Freeman. How high? Am I kind of a bad, I mean, like, I don't actually really care about my, teammates? Did that make me, like, a bad person? Like, unfortunately? Like, better them than me, unfortunately, is how I'm feeling about it. Oh. How do I get... I needed that to happen. I did. This is like a big set piece area. Why it's 2 health terminals and 1. I think now is the point where not quite yet. No, this is the part where you can start using the rockets. Okay. Ow, my bones.
Take this med kit.
Where's the other Strider? Oh, there he is. I don't know what that means. I just remember that this really snaky path is the way out. I remember that part at least. This really narrow path is the way out of here. What? Hi. I don't know why they made a really narrow path the way out of here, but they made a really narrow path the way out. Why am I so slidey? I think I'm having a worse time of it than I was the first time. I don't know why.
Here, boy, dog. Come back here, dog.
Hi.
The dog came crashing through the plaza, knocking over walls, and I think he's looking for Alex. He seems to have it set in his head that she's in the Citadel. I figured Alex wouldn't want him getting any deeper in trouble, but hell, you try stopping him.
I'm not going to.
Hey, dog! Not there! You can't get through that way!
But Gordon can.
Well, I'll be damned. I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You'd better hurry. And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said...
I still heard that, but I like how they like censored that in the subtitles, but you can still kind of very clearly hear it.
Citadel Steep Landing. The Citadel was built very late in development, and initially we had no clear vision for its gameplay. This isn't uncommon. While game design usually drives our process, big creative choices we make early on, such as the existence of the Combine Citadel, need specific design work done to fit into the final product. After the previous chapter's climactic battle, we thought a different tone for the finale here in the Citadel would feel more rewarding, even if we wanted to raise the stakes. Creating new mechanics and NPCs was too risky this late. Our first plan was to make it a passive narrative spectacle, a train ride through the heart of the Combine war machine, ending in Breen's office.
Which it kind of is that.
But after we developed that plan, we spent a few days prototyping super gravity gun mechanics, thinking that at the game's end, we could fulfill players' wishes by making them all-powerful, without disrupting the game design's overall balance. The results were immediately promising, leading to a quick redesign to incorporate the super gravity gun. Rather than traditional end-game challenges, we wanted the player to feel godlike, grabbing enemies at will, ripping consoles off walls. In the end, the Citadel blends these two concepts, alternating between spectacle and unleashed power.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what, yeah. So it is both. Why have I not done this more often? What? Reward players at the end of the game? I mean, some devs do. And some devs are like, no, man, we gotta have like a final challenge. It's like, I don't know, man. Kind of like a reward of being a god amongst men is kind of a pretty good. Use the gravity gun. I do use it a lot. You don't unlock the super gravity gun powers until the Citadel. Like, you can't do you can't, like, fling bodies and stuff until in this section. There's a super gravity gun? There is.
Citadel entrance. We built the route into the Citadel backwards. The interior geometry was created as an art prototype to perfect the look. We knew you were coming from the sewer pipe in our Street War map and had to create a section of slides and jumps into the Citadel entrance to connect them.
Alright, up here. I was like, where do we go from now? It's not 100%. Did I just get crushed? Oh my god. Did I? Or did I just somehow manage to... Oh, I did get crushed. Okay. Whoopsie poopsie. Didn't see anything? It was like one of the pillars on the wall got me.
Lightmap Pass. The Citadel interior is relatively simple geometrically, but the combined metal material and the dramatic lighting help sell the immensity of the structure. Lightmap resolution was increased on important, interesting surfaces and reduced on ones that were fully shadowed or distant. Also, due to the large size of the Citadel spaces, unnecessarily large lightmap surfaces had a significant performance cost. Near the end of the development, there was a large pass done throughout the Citadel levels to optimize these values for visual interest and performance. This was made easier by a new feature added to the Hammer level editor that would display surfaces with their Luxel density.
You were about to nick him? Sorry about that. Let's say that was recompense for that. Me falling off. I'm just quick draw. I just happened to look over and I saw. That's why, and I saw the bot. That's why I did it.
Lightmap Pass. The Citadel interior is relatively simple geometrically, but the combined metal material and the dramatic lighting help sell the immensity of the structure. Lightmap resolution was increased on important, interesting surfaces and reduced on ones that were fully shadowed or distant. Also, due to the large size of the Citadel spaces, unnecessarily large lightmap surfaces had a significant performance cost. Near the end of the development, there was a large pass done throughout the Citadel levels to optimize these values for visual interest and performance. This was made easier by a new feature added to the Hammer level editor that would display surfaces with their Luxel density.
I'll keep that in mind, Slayer. I'll try to remember that for next time if I don't just get them myself. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere, or... Oh boy. I might have taken a wrong turn. Oh no, there's a ledge here. Right! And I need to get on a car, that's what it is. I think I should have got on the other car. Am I about to get zapped? Yep. Okay, so you have to get on the left side. Okay. That's supposed to teach you not to go on the right track, and I completely missed it. I wonder if the bright light is the same thing they used for the tunnels. Like, they had like the narrow spaces opening up to a bright light to hide the level transition. That's probably what it is. It's probably just like the tunnels in the coast section. Oh yeah, those are stalkers down there, apparently. This is the train ride section that they were talking about in the commentary. Where it's that they just show you the heart of the Combine war machine. I think I said this in the original one too, but who designed this to go like just right above everything? Like you're just like only a small bit of distance ahead of like the giant trains and the striders and stuff.
Weapon strip. Once we introduced the super gravity gun, we really didn't want players returning to their conventional weapons, so we did the only rational thing. We disintegrated them. It helps to have an inscrutable supernatural enemy like the Combine as the antagonist of your game, because it stands to reason that they could simply just have a disintegrator. Why not? And if, for some reason, we had needed you to have your loadout back in the middle of the level, wouldn't you know it, they also have a reintegrator.
Oh, how convenient. But they decided against it. Because the super gravity gun is just too fun. Like... See how fun it is?
So...
Super Gravity Origins. By this point in development, we were confident in the design of the gravity gun. We wanted to give the player a taste of feeling omnipotent, and set to work on making a supercharged version. It didn't take long, truly maybe a day of prototyping, before we had something that we liked and it became the core of the gameplay of the Citadel. With our physics engine complete, we were free to find new and exciting ways to push it past its previous limits and yield whatever fun results came of it. Our prototype object, an ultra-heavy watermelon that weighed hundreds of pounds in our physics sim, ultimately became the Combine balls you experience in the game.
Oh, so the energy balls were originally prototyped off of a super heavy melon? That's kind of funny, actually.
Dissolved weapon. All the Combine's weapons were set to dissolve after the Combine soldier was ragdolled with a gravity gun for 2 reasons. 1, so players wouldn't pick them up and use them, but also to improve the performance in these maps. Additionally, a ragdoll manager was added that would remove the fallen soldier ragdoll corpses as the player progresses forward.
Yeah, that makes sense, because they wanted people to keep using the super guns. If you picked up one of the other guns accidentally, you might switch back to that. I'm not saying, like, some players might have, and maybe they experienced that in playtesting.
Combine ball and balls training. In playtests, players were not noticing that the Combine spheres dissolved the soldiers and why they were disappearing. We initially tried to solve this by making the spheres prefer to bounce towards enemies to increase the likelihood of dissolving kills. We eventually realized that the reason players didn't notice the effect was because it always happened during intense combat, and people have a very limited ability to learn new things when under stress. As a late-effort remedy, we inserted a low-pressure training room with a force field that can only be opened by grabbing the Combine ball. This setup was added specifically to train how Combine balls work to deactivate force fields, and that punting it at the soldier would dissolve them. Even then, in the playtests, it was only moderately successful. Despite our efforts, some of the players still struggled to perceive the dissolving effects of the projectiles. We ran out of time and decided that since players were still telling us they were feeling powerful, it was okay if not all of them perceived why they were succeeding.
Yeah, some players don't need to know why they're godlike, they just are.
Combine energy. What started life as a watermelon in prototype form ended up turning into an energy ball after the sounds made for its impact and explosion sounded less like produce and more like what we have here in the game. Once we started iterating on levels that weren't watermelon-based, we realized we could use the energy ball not just as a fun way to kill soldiers, but also as a puzzle element for powering up and down various equipment. At a significantly later point in development, we were not liking the AR-2 alt-fire we had at the time, and since the team liked the Combine ball, we ended up incorporating it right into the AR-2 alt-fire. We always look back and are surprised at how the things we were working on independently of one another in the game come together late to solve problems.
I wonder what the original alt-fire was for the assault rifle. I don't think I need to go back that way. No, I don't. Maybe? No, that's just where enemies were coming from, I think. Also, that one didn't close open anyway. I wonder why they don't talk about the super terminals.
Green monologue. Creative work is never done in a vacuum, as we're all inspired by other things. Green's monologue that appears on the Citadel monitors here got some inspiration from an earlier game we all love, Thief 2, in which the antagonist taunts the player while they're sneaking around.
I've never played a Thief game.
The execution is quite different, but the core inspiration is there. The real heavy lifting, however, what really sells this moment, comes from the performance by the late Robert Culp. His delivery was pitch perfect. He interpreted each of Breen's lines with a subtlety and flair transformed the character on the page into something truly special. A voice session with Robert Culp was as easy as they come. He'd have the script, and the engineer would hit record, and that was about it. The lesson reinforced here is to work with people whose talent exceeds yours, people you're certain to learn from. Don't go in with a fixed idea of how the line should be delivered or how a certain moment should play out, but instead collaborate with talented people and go into it trusting they'll make it even better.
Yeah!
Elevator fight. Even though we wanted the player to feel all-powerful, we couldn't resist the temptation of adding a tough fight at the elevator shaft. The battle waiting for the arrival of the elevator here ended up being somewhat more difficult than originally envisioned for this part of the game. It became easier during playtesting, but there really wasn't enough playtesting time to balance it to the level it should have been. Though the player was never in that much danger, it is the number of soldiers that appear that makes it feel like more of a climactic battle than it is.
Good to know that Gordon doesn't actually have a model. Is there what? There's like a button. Yeah, there's a button I needed to have pushed. And then another fight triggers. He's kind of right. You're not really in ever any danger. Even on hard during this section, I didn't ever feel like I was that worried about it. Doing the Combine dance. Doing the Combine dance. Good miss. Also a good miss. there's a glass panel there. I wonder. Why can they shoot through that? This guy also feels like doing the Combine dance.
Placing the prefabs. The Combine energy balls are a relatively simple setup, with a force field holding the perpetually bouncing objects. However, during playtesting, there were repeated bugs with the energy balls bouncing around, going rogue, and escaping the force field we set up to contain them. Due to the limits of our prefab tech at the time, this required them to be manually rebuilt multiple times at every one of their locations in all of the Citadel levels that included them.
Oof. Sounds like a lot of unfortunate work that needed to happen. Hey! I think this is the way? Yeah, it is.
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever imagine. Something we can now only begin to glimpse.
Ow, my bones.
Strider fight. One of the original Citadel prototypes included being able to grab the Strider with a super gravity gun.
That would have been
for
fun.
a long time, the fight with the Strider was about getting close enough to grab him with the gun. Toward the end of development, we decided that grabbing the Strider made him feel too weak, especially after all the combat against them during Street War.
That's true.
So we replaced the encounter with one where you kill him with Combine balls. Model pieces were added so the Strider could be jibbed and blown apart instead of dragging its body around. This is the only time in the game when a Strider has this effect.
I guess because it'd be the only time it would blow up. I need a health terminal. I don't know how I got so out of health.
Look, Gordon. Look at what you are throwing away. Is it worth it?
Ah, there's a terminal.
Getting in the pod. The pod ascension sequence that starts here necessitated taking full control of the scene and the player view. This is contrary to our usual desire to have the player retain as much control as possible. For this final step, we felt the trade-off was worth it. The player is so powerful at this point that controlling them was difficult, so we had to disable them. We do still have all the characters in the scene talking to the player, keeping them the center of attention. We also were able to provide some narration through the environment along the way. The train ride through the Citadel starting here contains several adversaries that we had art content for but were cut from the main part of the game.
Oh, interesting.
From the safety of your cozy pod, you can see the processing of stalkers and a quick glimpse of the crab synth.
Crab synth? Because the stalkers they reuse in episode 1. What the heck is the crab synth? I'm gonna have to pay attention for that. Like, if there's a stalker, you see them again in episode 1. Like, you can actually interact with them. I'm gonna have to try to pay attention for the crab synth. Unless I already missed it somehow. Again, there's another stalker. Oh, is that the crab synth? Ah, so they were gonna... That was an enemy that was planned, but they had to cut it? I wonder how it would have worked. Unfortunately, they didn't really go into details about it. Man, we are really high up. See, this time they have staff on hand to take the gravity gun away. They're smart. They've learned.
I'll take him from here. Don't struggle. It's no use. Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, Gordon.
By vast
Why does he say fungi instead of fungi?
Stretched thin across the membrane.
Are both correct?
Intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide. Indescribable evil. Good God.
Well, if it isn't Gordon Freeman at last. What's this? I'll put it over there. You have my gratitude, Doctor. First, you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
Dr. Breen.
Huh.
Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Alex, honey.
Dad. Gordon?
God damn you, Breen, you let her go.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a Combine portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No!
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you. Yes.
Guards, get in here. They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're all out of time. Don't. Hurry! Dad, hang on.
You fool!
Watch out, he's gonna.
No!
Dad!
Final scene. Locking the player in a pod for the final confrontation in Breen's office was a bit of a compromise, but it allowed for a focus on the characters that we really couldn't provide elsewhere. All of the characters' arcs reached their conclusions in this scene, and constraining the player to this point of view creates the opportunity for a real emotional payoff. A climactic scene powered by the combination of dialogue, voice performances, and animations. The scene was a challenge to pull off from a production standpoint, setting up the right blocking and motion, getting effective timing and emotional synergy and connection from all of the individual animations and vocal performances that were recorded separately. It took a lot of tuning before it reached some dramatic synergy and really felt like all of the characters were actually connecting.
Better hurry, Gordon.
Oh, yeah, right.
Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you...
I've never realized she's wearing a Black Mesa hoodie.
Thanks for coming after me. Hey, listen.
Hello, cats or hats. How are you doing?
Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that environment. A host body? You must be joking. I can't possibly.
He is.
Oh, all right. Damn it, if that's what it takes. Just hurry. He's right behind me. Oh, shit.
Damn it, not again! A gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he?
No, he really doesn't.
I wonder where he's going. Oh my god. This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device.
We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen. I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can.
I can do a lot.
Get in the elevator and I'll let you in.
With science!
Don't forget to charge up your suit.
I don't know how you would have lost energy, but like I said that during my main playthrough too.
Do your worst, Gordon.
Because I had full health then. I was like, I don't know how you would lose health between the last time I had a health terminal and this point.
Endgame Scramble. There was originally a significantly larger choreography scene slated for the end of the game. However, the choreo team was very busy with the huge amount of storytelling work remaining throughout the game. To take some of the work off their plate, the Citadel Gameplay Cabal was asked to instead create a gameplay challenge to wrap up the game. It could be a puzzle, combat, anything. The resulting Breen boss battle leveraged existing Super Gravity Gun game mechanics and a small amount of custom choreography to create a finished product in a very short amount of time.
Particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from
all
you.
right.
In another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
What the hell? Oh no, Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
I'm not. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I actually don't know. I might want them all disabled. I'm not sure. Oh, how did you die? I'm sure you were supposed to do that.
I warned you this was futile.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him.
Is he saying something? I kid, but I mean, it's essentially what it's like. It'll be fine. I don't think you can lose in this section unless you die. It's not like you can lose for being too slow.
Keep going.
Oh wait, no. Oh fudge. Oh boy. Oh really? Okay, fine.
Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
Where's the next badge come from? Yeah, over there. I missed! I get... Okay, you can't get too close, I guess.
possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation?
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
Oh, great.
I warned you this was futile.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him. Great. Oh no, Breen started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes.
Nothing to worry about, my dear. Just my own incompetence sometimes.
Keep going.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Here. I think there's a go around back, right? I'm trying to remember. Nope, that's how we just got up here. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Duh.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Combine portal effects. A key part of our development process.
Hold on, let me do this better.
Combine.
There we go. That's a better.
A key part of our development process is the way that any team member can contribute their skills to any part of the game. Once the final battle gameplay was solid, artists and visual effects programmers helped elevate the presentation of the portal to the Combine homeworld and the stop time effect at the very end of the game. A refractive shader similar to what we use for water was used for the Combine portal effect.
Oh, cool. I'm dying, by the way. Can I use these on these guys? That'd be funny. Okay, you can, but I don't know if that's what you... What are we supposed... Alright, we're shooting them into the portal, right? That's what it was. Yeah.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
Get out of here, Buster. Is there a time limit? I didn't think there would be. My God, okay.
A predictable failure, Dr. Freeman.
There is a time limit? How did I manage to do that before? It's because I had to take some time. Oh my God, there's no save in this section at all? That's kind of shitty.
You can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
I'm amazed that I was able to do that on the hard playthrough, but I managed to somehow... I didn't realize there was actually a time limit for doing that fight. But I think the commentary got in the way. That's partially why.
Keep going.
Where am I? Back at the beginning? I am. No, I'm somehow... Where the hell am I? Okay, now we're at the beginning. Don't ask me how I managed to get all the way over there. Without dying, by the way. I managed to fall through the beam and not die. I might save. I'm gonna probably save when I get back up to the top, because if I somehow fail the top section again, I don't want to do this bottom section again.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Combine portal effects. A key part of our development process is the way that any team member can contribute their skills to any part of the game. Once the final battle gameplay was solid, artists and visual effects programmers helped elevate the presentation of the portal to the Combine homeworld and the stop time effect at the very end of the game. A refractive shader similar to what we use for water was used for the Combine portal effect.
I like how the portal started, but it hadn't actually started until I step onto the thing. Oh my god. Okay. How did that miss? How did that miss?
Say your farewell.
There we go.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
Why are you not picking any up?
Unleash. You could bring down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below. No! You need me.
We don't need you.
Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have
time, Mr. Freeman.
Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Man, G-Man is just so cool in an enigmatic kind of way. right, that was nice. Yeah, we learned a lot of interesting little tidbits about the development of this game. At least from like a lot of the problem with the commentary for this game is that it's kind of the devs going back 20 years after the fact, and like it's a kind of a retrospective on the like how much like it's kind of them like going back and like remembering. Whereas the commentary for Lost Coast Episode 1 and Episode 2, I think were probably done, I wouldn't say during development, but like probably like right afterward. Like it was probably, if it was during development, it was probably like late in development that they started, like the game was like basically done, so there's like, alright, let's start the commentary on it. Maybe. So, but like for this game, it was a because Half-Life 2 didn't originally have commentary. That was Half-Life. Valve didn't start doing commentary for their games until Lost Coast. But the original game did not have the commentary, so this was added for the 20th anniversary edition. Well, the 20th anniversary update, rather. So, it's the devs going back 20 years after the fact and remembering. But yeah, like I said, we learned. I feel like we learned a lot of interesting information. There's a lot there that, like a lot of interesting anecdotes about, like development.
Lamar.
Oh yeah, this scene.
Where did she get to?
Oh yeah, and it goes.
Therefore, I repeat, evacuate City 17 at once, if not sooner. I cannot state this without enough undue emphasis.
Alright,
On a lighter note,
so
if you are already in one of our designated safe zones,
that was Half-Life 2 dev commentary.
of the Combine's reproductive suppression.
Like I said, I think we learned a lot of interesting tidbits of development.
Selectively prevented from forming. This is no
like in this episode alone, I like how we learned that the energy ball was a result of them taking a melon model and then making it weigh like a crap ton of weight in their physics engine, and then just flinging it around. So they're like, well.
Since this is, in fact,
that's,
the first opportunity
I just found that to be funny.
Of the baleful influence of the Combine, there is much ground to cover. And in fact, I hope to institute a series of
but there was other things too. So. I hope you enjoyed.
Now we will have to content ourselves with some relatively meager exposition. The destabilization of the City 17
we're gonna probably
has had
continue on
repercussions
here,
that were
but
not entirely unexpected. Although we hardly dared speak this hope ahead of time, the destructive pulse forced a damper on the entire network of linked Citadel reactors. Thus, for the time being, I believe that all Combine portals have failed completely, as well as all communications systems based on that technology. In short, the Combine are completely cut off. Combine forces currently stationed on Earth are now isolated units, stranded. However, this is most likely a temporary state of affairs. As we once learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers. In addition to the completely xenotheric species,
This is
there
a
are
spoiler
many
kind of
modified
for episode 1,
post-human
by the
allies still remaining on Earth who will be doing
which
their
was
utmost
not
to
what I was planning on
reestablish
doing
lines of
next,
communication
so...
and supply with the larger forces.
yeah.
Even so, there is greater reason for hope now than at any time in the past decade. We have made, in secret, several technological advances which we will do our best to deploy in advance of the Combine's return. We continue to diligently assemble and train a new generation of scientists and technicians. For what the Combine fear the most is not any tangible human weapon, but our will, our intellect, our ability to respond selectively and rationally to every terror they turn against us. We place our firmest hope in the human spirit.